Hi everyone, I am Payal and I welcome everyone in this new series which is named as 10 Minutes Economics. So yes, this is a new initiative that has been taken by the Oliveboard in which we are ensuring this thing that we will cover the major terminologies, terms and terminologies that is a very important part of your economic subject, and they are frequently and the next day they are discussed in your newspapers as well as current affairs also. So the main aim of this particular initiative is that those words which are tough to consider, which are which are frequently asked in the newspaper and which are frequently mentioned in the newspapers in current affairs, we'll decode that and we'll tell you that what is its meaning, so that you people cannot face this issue when you are reading the newspaper. You must get to know, you must remember that Payal Ma'am has decoded this particular word and I know this thing. So one by one we'll come up with a lot of terms and terminologies, and I'm very sure about this thing that this is going to be very fun for all of the aspirants here. Now, one benefit of this particular initiative is that one, it is qualitative in nature, and second, it will be covered in a few minutes only. So the meaning, or you can say the meaning of the name by itself, that we have 10 minutes economics only. So within few minutes we'll completely decode your terms and terminologies that are there. Now, the first, or you can say today's word is your ways and means advances. But before that, one thing that I want to tell you, that this is my Telegram channel, which is Economy with Payal. Of course, if you want to join it, because I keep on posting current affairs videos or your cutting materials here. So if you want, you can just join my Telegram channel, and this is of course going to be very helpful for all of you. Now here you can see the word of the day is ways and means advances. Ways and means advances. So firstly, before I jump onto this word, we all know that when we talk of infrastructure, we talk of building something, everyone needs credit. Everyone needs credit. Even if I talk about banks, even if I talk about us, individuals only, even when I talk about government also. So ways and means advances is a word which is related to government, as in here we talk about providing credit to government, and that too is what? That too is a short term credit. When RBI sees that the government is out of the finances, that has to be catered for a shorter period of time, RBI gives loan to the government in the way of ways and means advances. Now you people have to remember that this is a short term help that is provided by RBI to the government of India. Now it is important to remember that when it came into being. So this was a concept that was introduced in the year of 1997. Okay, 1997. Now one question that should come in the mind of each and every aspirant, that मैम उससे पहले क्या था? अगर क्योंकि लोन जो है, या फिर अगर मैं क्रेडिट की बात करूं, तो गवर्नमेंट उससे पहले भी तो क्रेडिट सिस्टम जो है वो उसको एक्सेस करती होगी, बिकॉज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जो है वो कब से चल रहा है, इफ नॉट स्पेसिफिकली इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, सो गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो गेट्स आउट ऑफ द फाइनेंसेस, सो इट नीड्स हेल्प ऑफ कोर्स. So what was the method that government was using before ways and means advances that was there? So before it, government was dependent on the overdraft facility that was provided by RBI to the government of India. Now under which, what was happening, that the account that government had with RBI, the amount of money that is there, government was just debiting more amount of money which was actually there. Now it was putting pressure on the RBI to print more currency. Now what was the drawback of overdraft facility, or you can say overdrafts? So it was pressurizing the RBI to print more money, to print more currency. And we all know that printing more currency means giving more loan to the government of India. Now, no one knows that if government is using that particular loan in the infrastructural activities or somewhere else. We don't know if that particular expenditure is done on a productive purposes or not. So that was one question. Now, one main thing about the economy is that when you start printing more of currency, the money supply in an economy rises. The money supply in an economy rises. It means people will have more amount of money in their pockets. Now, you will ask me that, ma'am, the currency is being provided to the government of India and how it is impacting general people. So now you see that money doesn't, stand at one place. Money never stands at one place, rather money keeps on moving from one place to another. So when RBI is continuously providing, printing money just to provide loan to the government of India, it is also spending somewhere. Government has not taken loan just to keep it in their pockets. It is also spending somewhere else. So that money revolves around the economy. And when money supply increases, it creates a problem which is known as inflation. Okay? Because when producers sees that my consumer has more money in their pocket, now I'll increase the price because they are worth of paying that. So this was the problem that was there, and this particular overdraft thing was then repealed, and government and RBI sat down and they thought that, okay, now we need to bring one more initiative, now we need to bring one more alternative which should replace this particular thing, which should replace is this particular thing. So then there was an introduction of ways and means advances. Now under it, RBI said that we'll put limit, and this is, periodically changes over the period of time. So the limit changes periodically, and even if I specifically talk about the interest rate, it is specifically discussed by the, it is specifically, given by the RBI only. So now you see here that a limit was set in which RBI told to the government of India that, see, we'll periodically we'll keep it changing, but we'll put a limit, and you cannot just go beyond that. And if you try to go beyond that, you will have to charge, you'll have to pay more as an interest rate. Now we'll see that what it refers to. Even if you see that, why there was a need of replacing your overdraft. So one, there was a problem of excess of printing currency, that was one, and it was creating a problem of inflation, that is one. Now just to improve the fiscal health of the economy, fiscal health as in that government was continuously taking loan, and RBI wanted to put lagam on government, that, see, if you take more of the loan, you also have to repay that, and you are continuously just trapped in that trap only. So it wanted to improve the fiscal health. Similarly, it wanted to bring flexibility in the fund management also, and to bring more stability in the financial markets. So this was the purpose why there was a need of bringing an alternative. Now what is the purpose of this particular initiative, which is ways and means advances? So one, it provides short-term liquidity support to the government of India. It prevents overdrafts. Second, it monitors the fiscal health, and fourth, it controls the inflationary pressures also. Now there is a recent news that is associated with it. Now in the month of March only, in the year of 2025, you can see here that the Reserve Bank of India announced that in consultation with the government of India, the limit for ways and means advances for the first half of the financial year, that is 25-26, from the period of April to September, it would lie at, this is a limit, that is 1.5 lakh crore. Now this is a limit. Okay. Now the RBI stated that when government of India utilizes 75% of this WMA limit, it will trigger the issuance of the new market loans also. Now this is what is the recent news. Now one thing more to be mentioned here is that this is a limit. This is a limit. Now government, since RBI has given short-term loan to the government of India, it will also charge interest. So you people have to remember that interest rate here is just equal to what? It is just equal to your repo rate. It is just equal to your repo rate. Okay. And what is the repo rate here? What is the repo rate now? You people have to answer this in the comment box, that what is the current repo rate. And the government says that we'll have IR overdraft also. IR overdraft says that if you increases the limit anyway, then you have to pay me what? 2% more than repo rate, plus 2% of what you were paying as a repo rate. So this is what, this is a kind of penalty that the government of India has to pay if they increases the the limit here. So that is it. This is just about your ways and means advances. I know that whenever you come across these words, these become very technical for all of you to deal with. So I have taken this initiative just to decode these many terms and terminologies that are constantly asked in the newspaper. So I hope each and everything is clear to you. If still you have any doubt, you can just let me know in the comment section, and of course I'll reply to that. Thank you so much, and don't forget to write the repo rate in the comment section.